This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. Well, LL Cool J was forced to clarify his comments. Why wasn't DMX included in his Mount Rushmore? You know, and who was the other person that was Jay-Z? You know, people like that. He said there would be no Jay-Z or DMX on Def Jam if people like me and and LL Cool J from the beginning of Def Jam, him and the other people from the beginning, right, like Public Enemy, kept the lights on at Def Jam. He said there would be those guys wouldn't be able to exist because Def Jam wouldn't have survived. They got Def Jam to where, and that makes a lot of sense, you know, and you really do Mount Rushmores in generations, I think. You know, that makes a lot more sense because rap is always evolving just like anything else, you know, and you got to compare it to what's relative at the moment. He did this on Joe Budden's podcast if you want to check out the whole back and forth. Well, 50 Cent embarrasses Hurricane Chris. Hurricane Chris was trying to shame 50 Cent for not having enough people from Louisiana at a Shreveport event. When he had people like Master P, I think even Juvenile, Fredo Bang, a bunch of other people came through. I think Fredo Bang is the one that clarified he's a legend. He's not a legend, okay? Master P's a legend. Juvenile, you know, people like that. And, of course, he probably wanted to have Baby and everybody, but they were probably booked. Probably wanted to have Wayne, you know, but they were probably booked. But anyways, Hurricane Chris goes off on him. He says, you're a culture. How are you going to call 50 Cent a culture voter? Someone who put on so many people. You know, I like Hurricane Chris, but he hasn't put anybody on really, you know, like, and his career was cut short because of, and it's not even his fault. It was because of, I forget who had him at someone had him at a bad contract. I don't know if it was Playground. It was like, there was a subsidiary label he was signed to. Oh, I think it was Collie Park. Same one Soulja Boy was signed to. Yeah. He had him at a bad contract. Horrible contract. So it's not his fault. His career got cut short. He just wasn't getting the label push anymore because the contract was through Collie Park. So then 50 says, oh no, you're going to play that number one song you got? Bebe just went on stage with Master P. Oh, the DJ Bebe. Was DJ Bebe there? Because he's talking about A Bebe, the single from Hurricane Chris, which was paying homage to Bebe, the DJ, right? So maybe that's what he's talking about. I don't know. He says Hurricane Chris is whack. You know, 50 Cent's always going to defend himself, you know, and he's going to embarrass you. I don't know why Hurricane Chris went about it this way, honestly. I hope that somehow it can get fixed, but I think it's beyond that now because he went public with it. Blac Chyna's mom gets into a heated argument with Blueface's mom. I don't know what it was over. I think it was over like talking, like who's talking the most and contributing, and escalated into, I think, personal attacks on their kids. I don't know if that's going to last because all three of those girls, even Rick Ross's baby mom, is very fiery. DJ Academics predicts Drake's next move, says music video on the way. And he does have information inside the OVO camp, so that's probably what's happening. Who knows it's probably off 100 gigs, which he just dropped. So Blac Youngsta, one of the luckiest people in the world that has avoided Fed case with the Young Dolph situation from his 2019 attempt on Dolph. 2017 attempt on Dolph, I think. That's all right. Where he rented the van, you know. Well, he had a gun case in Detroit. And somehow he got good news on this. It says the Memphis native had been arrested in September of the previous year of similar charges. These days it seems bigger, more blah, blah, blah. It says, sadly, this news also comes amid petty Blac Youngsta and his family. Oh, yeah, because his brother got killed because of in retaliation to Young Dolph. Police finally arrested a suspect for their alleged involvement in his brother's murder. He said, I love you, baby, rest up. Meanwhile, Blac Youngsta fans thought Black Sheep 2 project was a tribute to his brother. Wait, what's the good news? They charged him back in 2020 after the Lone Star arrest. Moore told the outlet the client was glad to get this over with. Oh, so what did they dismiss it? They dismissed the case. You know why they dismissed the case? There might be a bigger case. Sometimes they will dismiss a case because you have a bigger kid. Like the feds will come in and be like, hey, just let him go on this one. We're going to charge him with something way bigger. That's still going on. The Young Dolph investigation is deeper than who's arrested right now. You don't think that Hernandez or one of those guys are going to talk and link somebody to something? Come on, man. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. I appreciate you all, and I'll check you on the next one. Peace.